sky guard you. Where did you learn of that? Who have you been talking to? The Blades, of course. They specialize in meddling in matters they barely understand. Their reckless arrogance knows no bounds. They have always sought to turn the Dragonborn from the path of wisdom. Have you learned nothing from us? Would you simply be a tool in the hands of the Blades to be used for their own purposes? No, of course not. Forgive me, Dragonborn. I have been intemperate with you. But heed my warning. The Blades may say they serve the Dragonborn, but they do not. They never have. No, I cannot teach it to you, because I do not know it. It is called Dragonrend, but its words of power are unknown to us. We do not regret this loss. Dragonrend holds no place within the way of the voice. But not Dragonrend. The knowledge of that shout was lost in the time before history began. Perhaps only its creators ever knew it, but I am not the one to speak of it to you. It was created by those who had lived under the unimaginable cruelty of Alduin's dragon cult. Their whole lives were consumed with hatred for dragons, and they poured all their anger and hatred into this shout. When you learn a shout, you take it into your very being. In a sense, you become the shout. In order to learn and use this shout, you will be taking this evil into yourself. Only Paarthurnax, the master of our order, can answer that question, if he so chooses. He is our leader. He surpasses us all in his mastery of the way of the voice. He lives in seclusion on the very peak of the mountain. He speaks to us only rarely, and never to outsiders. Being allowed to see him is a great privilege. Only those whose voice is strong can find the path. We will teach you a shout to open the way to Paarthurnax. The path to Paarthurnax lies through this gate. I will show you how to open the way. Look. Va. Kor. This is your final gift from us, Dragonborn. Use it well. away the mist, but only for a time. The path to Parthenax is perilous. Lightly. Keep moving, stay focused on your goal, and you will reach the summit.
Look! 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 Look!
Greetings, Wunderneek. I am Parthenax. Who are you? What brings you to my Strumach, my mountain? I am as my father Akatosh made me, as are you, Dovahkiin. Tell me, why do you come here, Volan? Drem, patience. There are formalities which must be observed. By long tradition, the Elder speaks first. Hear my Thum. Feel it in your bones. Match it if you are Dovahkiin. I have spoken. The Rosmular waits. Understand. As the Dove do. Now, show me what you can do. Greet me, not as elf, but as Dova. Ah, yes. Sosedo Vrostmul, the dragon blood. So, you have made your way here to me. No easy task for a jaw, mortal. Even for one of Dova Sos, dragon blood. What would you ask of me? I have expected you, Proda. You would not come all this way for Tinvak with an old Dova. No, you seek your weapon against Alduin. Alduin Comet Tid. What else would you seek? Alduin and Dovahkiin return together. But I do not know the Thum you seek. Croesus, it cannot be known to me. Your kind, Jor, mortals, created it as a weapon against the Dove, the dragons. Our Hadrime, our minds, cannot even comprehend its concepts. Drem, all in good time. First, a question for you. Why do you want to learn this Thum? Yes, Alduin, Zemba. But why? Why must you? Ruzha as good a Some would say that perhaps this world is simply the egg of the next Kalpa? Lean Vokeen? Would you stop the next world? There is nothing else but philosophy to Adova. It is no accident that we do battle with our Thum. There is no distinction between debate and combat to a dragon. Tinvak Loskra. But you have indulged my weakness for speech long enough. Do you know why I live here, at the peak of the True, but few now remember that this was the very spot where Alduin was defeated by the ancient tongues. Varucht Unslad. Perhaps none but me now remember how he was defeated. Yes and no. Viknus Nikaron. Alduin was not truly defeated either. If he was, you would not be here today seeking to defeat him. The Nords of those days used the Dragonrend shout to cripple Alduin, but it was the Kell, the Elder Scroll. They used it. How to explain in your... It is an artifact from outside time. The Kelle, Elder Scrolls. But this is only a small part of their power. Not intentionally. Some hope I knew better. Tidbo Amativ. Time flows ever. Which is why I have lived here for thousands of Tid Krent. Time what? If you brought that Kell, that with the Elder Scroll that was used to break time, you could learn Dragonrend from those who created Crosis. No, I know little of what has passed below in the long years. You are likely better informed than I. Trust your instincts, Dovahkiin. Your blood will show you the way. Return it here to the but I believe then you will see them. The first mortals that I taught. They were mighty in their day. Vormendok. The Doe. I warned them again. Yeah. But I was far from here on the day of... I cannot tell you. It was said to force a dragon to I have taught the... But I meditate. Knowing, contemplate. Will I teach you? It is called force. Think. That is Fus. Let its meaning fit. Which calls to you. Fade. Ponder the meaning. That is fine. Let which calls to you in your tongue. That think of this as the fire builds in your sum.